are underway at Allegiant Stadium. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. And 2nd down. You talk about this giant defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. Well, a design run for their wideout. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Cook. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton. Touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Raiders need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. The extra point running down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Giants nothing. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Out of the gun, here's Dart. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. 72.
Here's Dart. Johnson on its pick 3. Football's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Cook. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. They got 29 game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you got to take care of the ball. It almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and... match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Dart. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Dart. High up there to grab it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Throwing, Cook. Throwing left sideline complete. That's Schwartz. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time, Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Anthony Schwartz, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Running left is Tracy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw now, Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Darius Slayton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. That's an 83-yard kick return touchdown. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk in the 20.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now Dart. Johnson's got it complete. Big strides. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Gano for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Giants 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. For the returner, Trey Tucker going to bring this one out. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt.
He's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. To the 20-yard line and no further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Throwing, Dart. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Right back to Tracy. Down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
He's going to take another shot here. That's caught inside the 20. And this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. It's a big play there for Vegas. 71 yards.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd down and goal. Cook. And that's going to be caught for a touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. And that touchdown grab has officially solidified his historic season as record-breaking. He now has the new NFL standard for the most receiving touchdowns in a single season. Congratulations. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. They'll hand it to Tracy. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Throwing his dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Now with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. An audible here to get a new look. Dart to throw on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Giants, first down.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are back within a score. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Giants, 28. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive if they watch the other side just score. And that's caught inside the 30. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And the Raiders first down.
Off the play fake. Cook. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Cook. Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Cook. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
And the 30-yard line.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cook. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want, because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Check. Let's go now.
On 3rd down, here's Jitty. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
Of the 24-yard line.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Ready? Hawk 70.
Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty.
Ready? Go.
Off the play fake. Cook. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 15. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future, and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
The ball on the 8, still could get a first down technically, 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Cook. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They're indeed going for it. Here's Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cut 19, 18, pioneer. Panther 11, Panther.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Not liking the look, they'll change the play. Now Willis.
He'll buy some time right.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Second and 11. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
the gun now on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw, Willis.
Going up top. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors, 48 yards. And the Giants have got it back to within a score.
Gano the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Vegas. 56 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now Cook. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
70 Lions.
On 2nd and 10, Cook. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Cook off the play fake.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
Cook now throwing on 4th down. And that is incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Right there, hurt.
The shotgun snap to Willis. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 45 yards. And the Raiders
take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Back to throw, Willis. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here's Dart. He's going to try and go deep again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll shift things around. Again, Willis to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Willis. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And they will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 39 yards. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out of Portland, especially given the new rules, they're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This is brought in at the 21.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, partner, the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Play fake, and here's Dart. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up for
They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
52. Raiders